Bloom. I'm a plant-based nutritionist and yoga teacher, and this is my kitchen. Welcome to my pantry. So I've got chickpeas back here. There are probably black beans, lentils, kidney beans.
So what do you use these beans for? Like what sort of recipes?
So pretty much every day I'll have half a cup of beans, one of these ones, in a salad. That'd be just like an easy plant-based source of protein for an easy meal. But if I was cooking something, like, you know, I could do lentil bolognese and I'd just put that in my pasta sauce. Then I have canned tomatoes because I don't really like waste the money on pasta sauces. I mainly make it from diced canned tomatoes and just using like oregano and like Italian spices, a bit of olive oil, garlic, onion, and just make my own sauce with that. Chia seeds, big thing of chia seeds that's nice and new. And then all behind here are some nuts. So we've got cashews. I use these also for raw desserts. They're probably my favorite nut to snack on. I try and go for walnuts and almonds because they're a little bit, well, not one's more healthy than the other. I just go for raw unsalted nuts whenever I can. Got almonds and walnuts back there. Got white sesame seeds and black sesame seeds. And I guess you just have to remember that the different color, seed, nut, vegetable, they all have different nutrient profiles, so variety is always what we go for. I have here some wild forest mushrooms. I also have some shiitake ones back there. Mushrooms, especially these kinds, which are a bit more unique, have a really good immune boosting nutritional profile. They've got things like iron in them, lots of antioxidants, so mushrooms I have like every day if I can. And that can be also fresh mushrooms too. Dulse leaf and dulse flakes, that's seaweed. Really important on any diet, but particularly a vegan diet that doesn't have fish, to get that into your day. Just 2 teaspoons of this would be your iodine intake for the day.
So how do you add this into your diet?
So if I'm doing the leaf, it would be more in like a curry or a stew. And then if I'm doing the flakes, which unfortunately looks and smells like fish food, doesn't taste as bad, you just put a teaspoon or 2 on a salad. And then it kind of is it's a salt replacement because it is quite salty, so you really won't taste it. Another vegan staple back here is nutritional yeast. And that's really nice and cheesy tasting, and you can put that on a salad, you can use it in a pasta sauce, or you can just top it on any kind of warm dish. Sometimes they make mashed cauliflower and put it on top. It just makes anything taste cheesy. Dressings, and then this is basically my version of parmesan. I've just ground it with Brazil nuts, garlic. What else did I put in here? Maybe some parsley.
So what do you normally have for breakfast?
Me? I would have a green smoothie 8 out of 10 days. And then if not that, porridge, bircher muesli. Sometimes I'll have sprouted bread with avocado and nutritional yeast, or I'd have sourdough. Like, I'm not too, like I said, I'm pretty much gluten-free, but I don't actually have like celiac disease or gluten intolerance, so I just have it whenever I feel like it. There's a really good bakery down the street. Oh, and then like my little treat at night is this, stuffed in some raspberries. Oh, I do like having like a latte for dessert as well, so matcha cacao latte. There's cacao back here. Oh, this is part of my breakfast. It's pretty much empty. I have spirulina every morning in my green smoothie. So that in itself is a few grams of protein. So that's kind of like what I use as my protein powder, with spinach and berries and some flax seeds. But if I did want a protein powder, lately I've been using Hempel. And I like the hemp-based protein powders because they're just less processed. They also give you the omega 369 profile, and there's fiber in it, unlike a lot of like isolates and extracts that doesn't come with fiber. Love peanut butter, so does my dog. I love almond butter, tahini, that goes on everything, dressings, in like dips. And cocoa quench, which I would have found from GoodnessMe box, and probably my favorite Tetra Pak milk. It's soy-free, it's just rice milk and coconut milk. It's sweet enough as it is, so when I have chai tea, which I do have quite often, I kind of just add that and that's enough.
Have you always been like healthy and plant-based?
No. I mean, I think I've been quite healthy my whole life. My mum was really into vegetables, and I had to be growing up because I was actually vegetarian from the age of 4. So no one in my family was. I just did not eat everything on my plate but the meat, my mum would tell me. Now that like I've spoken to a few people, like professionals about it, people say that maybe I didn't have the digestive enzymes to break meat down, and I just intuitively knew that didn't make me feel good. Not really sure. I've always kind of felt really connected to animals. Like I was very like loved my dog. I loved going to petting zoos when I was little, so I think I kind of early on didn't like the idea of it as well. But then growing up, I kind of went on this like yo-yo dieting, disorder eating phase, which lasted a longer time, I'd say, than most. And then I started eating fish and chicken because I was like, oh my gosh, protein, that's gonna make me really skinny. And that didn't help. And I didn't really enjoy it anyway. I was really forcing myself. And then eventually found my way back to being not just vegetarian, but fully vegan for the last 3.5 years. And I think I felt the best I've ever felt doing that. It feels like in alignment with my values, and yeah, I really enjoy it. And it's much easier for me than most, I will say, because I'm in the health industry and like it's my life. So I can understand why it can be difficult for others, but I love eating that way, and my husband loves eating that way. And I think when you give it a go, even if it was just 90%